Hello, hi first graders. This is Miss M. I'm going to read you a story, and the story we're going to read is called Hedgie's Surprise. I know you're seeing it backwards, but it's called Hedgie's Surprise, and it's by Jan Brett. And Jan Brett happens to be one of my class's favorite authors because she uses Hedgie in a lot of her books, this cute little hedgehog. So we're going to read the book, and then we're going to count how many hedgehogs she actually put in this book. Because not only does she use it as a character in this book, she likes to hide hedgehogs in all sorts of places. So you can see right here on the cover, there's Hedgie, but then there's a little hedgehog pattern on the corner. So once we read it, we're going to go through and we're going to count how many hedgehogs are in this book. Okay, you ready? It's called Hedgie's Surprise. Sorry, the pages are sticking together. Okay, let me make sure you guys can see it. And here we go. Once there was a speckled hen who laid an egg every day, only to have it taken by a little tomtin every morning. It all started because the tomtin got tired of porridge for breakfast. Okay. Each morning the rooster crowed as the sun came up, and Henny knew the tomtin was on his way. So did the little hedgehog who lived nearby. The tomtin always called out to her, "Henny, have you got a little yummy for my hungry, hungry tummy?" The tomtin climbed into the hen house, took Henny's small, warm, smooth egg, and ran off to cook it in his little kettle, sprinkle it with salt, and gobble it down. Then he fell fast asleep in the hayloft until evening. Henny didn't like the tomtin taking her eggs, but she put up with it until one morning when she saw Goosey Goosey sail forth, smiling and bowing, with a stream of piping goslings following her. "Oh my," Henny chuckled. "Where did you get all those little ones from?" "My eggs are hatching," crooned Goosey Goosey. "Here comes the last one now." From that moment on, Henny wanted a brood of peeping chicks of her own. But how could she stop the tomtin from taking her eggs? Well, the next morning, when the tomtin poked his head in, Henny tried. She clucked loudly and pecked. She flew at him, but nothing stopped that hungry tomtin from taking her egg again. No eggs, no chicks, no peeping babies. Henny wailed so loudly that she woke up the little hedgehog, her tears pouring down on top of him. "Puffa, puffa, stick, stick," Hedgie went, and as he crawled out to talk to her, "Poor Henny, I've been watching the tomtin take your eggs. I'll help you trick him into stopping." The next morning when the rooster crowed, there was the tomtin. Henny, have you got a little yummy for my nearly empty tummy?" Henny and the hedgehog were ready. The tomtin reached for an egg and pulled out an acorn. Said the tomtin. "What is this?" And off he went to try it. The acorn was tasty, but it didn't fill him up. And he awoke in the middle of the afternoon, grumpy. The next time the tomtin arrived looking for an egg, he found a bright red strawberry. It looked bigger than the acorn, and so he ran off to cook it. The strawberry was jammy and sweet, but it only filled up the tomtin a little more than the acorn had, and he woke up early. The sun had just come up and the tomtin was at the hen house again, his stomach roaring with hunger. Pushing Henny aside, he grabbed for an egg, only to find a delicious-smelling mushroom. He raced off to cook it, and, as scrumptious as it was, he woke up with his little tummy growling for more. Cock-a-doodle-doo, the Tomten rushed in even before the rooster finished crowing. Henny, have you got something for my hollow tummy? This time he found a smooth round potato, even bigger than the egg. He cooked it quickly, swallowed it down, and went back to his hayloft. He woke up at sunset only half full. The Tomten had had enough. Henny, he shouted, tomorrow I want an egg for breakfast, and nothing else. And if I don't find one, I'll eat you instead. Henry was scared. The Tomten had been tricked by an acorn, a strawberry, a mushroom, and a potato. How could they fool him again? Don't worry, Henny, Hedgie told her. Now it is time for my surprise. And as he whispered, then he whispered in her ear. All night Henny waited for her nest and Hedgie on his. Let me start that again. All night Henny waited on her nest and Hedgie on his. As soon as it began to get light, Hedgie gently covered his nest with straw and got ready for the surprise. Henny and Hedgie could hear that the Tomten's stomach rumbling like thunder a mile away. He burst into the hen house, pushed Henny aside, and grabbed. Ow! He howled. Ow, ow, ow! Puffa, puffa, stick, stick! He had clutched Hedgie, all closed up in a tight round ball of needles, sharp prickles. Henny and Hedgie listened as the Tomten ran home, yowling. Thank you, Hedgie, Henny said, looking at her dear friend. I am sure that Tomten won't be back here again for breakfast. But what if I can't figure out is, where have you put my eggs? Just then Henny heard a little peep peep, then another coming from Hedgie's nest. She looked over and saw the straw begin to move. 5 baby chicks peeked out of their shells and fluffed up their down. As Henny settled down with her babies nestled around her, the Tomten's mother was in the haystack making breakfast for her hungry Tomten. Hedgie, 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 you were full of surprises, Henny cried, as she led her baby chicks out into the sunshine. But the little Tomten didn't hear a word. He was sound asleep, his tummy full of tasty porridge. All right. Good job. I like that book. Now, let's go back and we'll count all the hedgehogs. Are you ready? We got 1, 2. And I'm going to look on the back cover, and I don't see any on the back cover. I just see the Tomten running out of the hen house. Okay? So we got 2. Let's see. I didn't see any on the first page. Second and this page, we were at 2. So here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 8. Any over here? Nope. Just 8. All right, let's see here. I see Hedgie in the border, 9. And that's it on that page. Here I see Hedgie again over here, 10. And then let's see. He's over here real tiny, see? So that's 11. Let's see, 12. And we got him over here, 13. And then we have 14, 15. Okay. Here we go, 16, 17. And we have 18, 19, There's one there, 20. And 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. 26. 27. 28. So there are 28 hedgehogs in Hedgie's Surprise. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you soon.